Hello people, welcome back to my channel once again. It's your girl Anoa here, and today's tutorial is going to be amazing as always. And right in front of me we have the materials to be used, and I have here these are 12 OC beads, yeah, and I kind of use a lot of orange because I love the color. These are super hot orange and the color is very nice. And next off, I'm going to use this silver eye beading. This is what I use um for my projects, and it's 10 over 13. I don't have any link to it, but I got this from one of the local shops here. Okay, so they come in two sizes, this and this one, yeah, and they are all okay for the size of the bead. Okay, so you can find out from it's the regal needles. If you want to check out from Google or something, please, but I don't have any link to it, sorry about that. And also I would need the same color of thread like the bead, and I'll need my jump rings. The jump rings are very nice. I like how they look. They are very thin. When it comes to the thickness, they are very thin. Okay, look at how they look like, and it's very perfect for my project. I'll need the hooks as well. This time I'm not using any studs, I'm using hooks. And then of course my pair of scissors, and then my beading mat. Okay, so if there's anything I've forgotten, I'm going to just type and then send you, see it on the screen if there's anything I have forgotten about it. Okay, so let's get started. First off, you're going to pick 36 beads and then create a loop with it. Okay, or form a circle and tie the knot from here, as you can see. Okay, and I believe everybody can do this. It's nothing difficult, but please don't make it too tight. Okay, because you're going to pass through with the needle in all the beads. So if it's too tight, it will be difficult to do that. And then from here you step up from this side. Let me tie one more time because it looks like it's a little wobbly. So I tied twice already. I'll just put another knot. Yeah, okay, and then you go from the very first bead here. So thread is about 1 meter, please. And if you're using this kind of threads, please when you are doing this, you have to be careful you don't pull it too fast because it's going to tangle. This is a nylon thread. Okay, yeah, so you start. Now you go through the bead from the second bead from the thread. Okay, so you skip one bead and you go through. So this is a peyote project as well, bear in mind. Okay, so you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just happened here. Okay, now let me do this off camera. There's a tangle here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the sixth one you're going to double up the beads. So you pick 2 beads, okay, and you double up from here, and then you continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. You double up. Okay, so you're going to repeat the same thing until you get to the last end. Okay, so 1. You're doing this 3 times. You're going to have 3 corners. Okay, where there are 2 beads is a corner. Yeah, so there are 3 corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. You double up. So when you double up, you step up at the same time. So watch what I'm doing. See? You double and then you step up at the same time. Okay. So you see? This is the first corner, the second corner, and then you have a third corner. And then you continue. So this stage is quite easier. You just have to put the bead through the bead sticking out. Okay? And then you go on and on and on. Then you put 2 beads on top. Because there are 2 and it's a corner. Okay? Put 2 beads on top. Like that. Then you continue. So when you get to every corner and there are 2 beads, you put 2 beads there as well. Then you put 2 beads on top here. So I'll continue till I step up. So step up from here. So this is the second row. Okay, so I'm going to get to the 5th row, and then I'll get back to you. It's the same process. You're going to go round and round and round. When you get to every corner, you put 2 until you get your desired length. So I'm on the 5th row, and I'm getting finished with the 5th row. Okay, I wanted to finish with the 5th row and then move on to the next step, but I feel like it's quite too small, so maybe I would add 2 more rows. Now this is how to count the rows from this side. Okay, so let me count from where it's 5. So let's say 1 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so and this is 1 2 3 4. I'll add two more beads, and then you have 5 rows, and then I'll step up from here. Okay, I think this is by far one of the most easiest you can find. Easiest oh my goodness, this is tangled. Okay, one of the easiest tutorials or projects you can ever work with, and I love to make this a lot. Okay, pull it slowly, and you continue from here. Then you step up finally. So I'm going to add maybe 2 more rows and see if the size is okay for me. You can put more rows if you want. So this is one fun thing about it. Okay, so I would like to put 2 more rows and see if I feel it's too small. I will add more rows to it. Okay, then let me just put it here. Yeah, all right, so you see this, you are done. So we are 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I want to add 2 more rows, and then I'll get back to you. It's the same process. It's the same process. Guys, I'm done with the 7th row, so I'll go ahead and then finish off with this part. So this is going to be the 8th row actually. Now with this row, when you get to the corners, you don't put 2 beads, you put only 1 bead. Okay, put only 1 bead, like that. So this is what you have in all the corners. So all beads, this is the final row. Okay, this is the final row, and then we will start another peyote from the middle here. Okay, so before I do that, I want to show you that the last row, which is the 8th row, has 1 bead in the corner. Okay, 1 bead, so please take care, and this is very necessary when we are zipping up. Okay, we have to zip up when we finish everything, and so this 1 bead is really necessary. You put it there. So in all, we have 8 steps or 8 rows, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so we're going to start the other part here in the middle. And how do we do it? I have to go down the side with the needle and thread without carrying any beads with me. Okay, and then I'll go from here, the side, like that. Okay, and then I'll continue with my peyote stitch. So I go from this, I skip one bead, like you know, then I go from the middle here, like that. Then I pick another bead, I skip this bead, and then I go from here. Okay, and then I continue my peyote. From this side, yeah, and then in the middle here, and then I continue. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, you skip this and then you come to the bead. So I'll meet you when I have to step up. So I'll step up from here. Stepping up means the very first bead you put and then the last bead. Okay, and so look at this. Sorry if I'm offline sometimes, but look, I'm off the screen. See, so if you are supposed to jump a bead and you realize that the beads are two, it means you have to step up. Okay, so in this case, you pick a bead, all right, and then you go through this area, this bead, and then this first bead, and then this last bead, and then you step up. Okay, now watch how this is done. We will start with the first corner of two beads. So I put two beads on top, So this actually starts the first row. Okay, this starts the first row. Then the second bead, and then it continues. So we'll step up from here. Like that, and then start with this the other row. On the next row, pick 2 beads, then you continue. Okay, so you see it's gradually folding, and then it's going to what, get the same shape as this, and then you would zip up from this side, right? So I'm going to do the rest offline. When I get to the 8th, you're going to use the same process. It's the same you know process. There's nothing changing. Okay, so when you get to the corners, you put 2, you keep on with your piloting, and until you get to the what, the 8th row, right? So I'll get back to you. Finally done with all 8 rows. So each corner has 8 rows, just like the very first part here. Okay, so I'll start to zip up. Then so whilst you do this, you pull to close the gap. So you're going to go through the rest, all corners again, 2 to 3 times, just to secure the thread. Okay, and then I'll finally add my hook. So I was able to go through the sides of the beads 2 to 3 times, and then unfortunately for me, the jump ring couldn't fit in this space. I wanted to put a jump ring here, okay, but I couldn't. They were all closed with the thread because the beads are very small. So then I decided to create a loop. It's not difficult to do this, so that's why I decided to do this offline instead. So I had to go through this side, okay, and then I picked 4 beads. You can see that it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just have to, go through this 4 times, and then that's it. It's not something difficult to do. And then when I finished, I added my my hook to it, and then that was it. It is something very simple. That's why I didn't show you on online, right? It's very easy to do. Okay, so I'll make the other piece or the other pair, and then we would say bye bye. So the other piece is done, and they look gorgeous, man. You can change um color of beads. You can change the sizes. These are 12 beads, and they are much smaller than the 11 O's. And even 12 size beads are looking gorgeous now. So don't be don't be worried about the sizes you have. You can still try something on. Okay, you can make gifts for your friend. You can add other designs to it, and then you are good to go, right? So thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the notification so that whenever I have to upload, you'd receive new videos as well. Please comment, please like and share, okay? And please follow me on Instagram and TikTok as Anwa_Anwa. There may be other things I can put there and you wouldn't see, okay? So please follow, and let's make this family a memorable one. Thank you so much, and see you on my next tutorial. Have a nice time. Bye bye.